Why Godzilla will always be king of the monsters. Hey there, folks. Welcome back to the channel. Ever find yourself cheering for a giant, city-stomping lizard? Yeah, me too. There's just something downright fascinating about Godzilla, isn't there? Today, we're diving deep into why this legendary kaiju isn't just any monster but the unparalleled king of the monsters. So grab your favorite snack, get comfy, and let's chat about the big guy. The birth of a legend. Alright, let's rewind the clock to 1954. Picture this. Post-World War II Japan, a nation grappling with the devastating aftermath of nuclear bombings in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Amidst this backdrop, Toho Studios introduces us to Gojira, the original Godzilla film. But here's the thing. Godzilla wasn't created just to scare audiences with a colossal creature. Nope, he was a walking, roaring metaphor for the horrors of nuclear warfare. Imagine the fears and anxieties of a nation personified in a massive beast emerging from the depths of the ocean. Godzilla represented the uncontrollable force of nuclear destruction, a direct result of human arrogance and technological recklessness. The film was a bold statement, reflecting the deep scars left on Japan's collective consciousness. Evolution of Godzilla's character. Now, Godzilla didn't stay the same over the years. Just like any superstar, he went through some phases. Starting off as a terrifying villain wreaking havoc, he eventually evolved into an anti-hero, and sometimes even a savior. In the early films, Godzilla was the ultimate menace. But as societal fears shifted, so did his role. During the Cold War era, themes of alien invasions and technological threats became prominent, and Godzilla began to combat other monstrous threats, often defending humanity in the process. Let's talk about that unmistakable look. Standing tall at an ever-changing height, but always massive, Godzilla's design is nothing short of iconic. Those rugged scales, powerful tail, and of course, the jagged dorsal plates running down his back that glow when he's about to unleash his atomic breath. And speaking of the atomic breath, how cool is that? A radioactive beam that can level cities and obliterate his foes. It's his signature move. Then there's that earth-shaking roar, a chilling sound that sends shivers down spines. Fun fact. The original roar was created using a leather glove coated in pine tar resin, rubbed against the strings of a double bass. Godzilla isn't just a Japanese icon, he's a global phenomenon. His influence stretches across continents and decades, leaving giant footprints, pun intended, on pop culture. He's appeared in over 30 films, making him one of the most prolific movie characters ever. His impact isn't limited to movies, either. Godzilla has stomped his way into comics, video games, TV shows, and even music. Remember Blue Oyster Cult's song, Godzilla? And let's not forget all the homages and parodies in shows like The Simpsons and South Park. Godzilla vs. other monsters. Now, what's a king without challengers? Over the years, Godzilla has faced off against a roster of formidable foes. Let's dish about some of the most memorable ones. King Ghidorah, the three-headed, golden dragon from space. This guy is arguably Godzilla's arch-nemesis. Their battles are the stuff of legend, often determining the fate of the world. Mothra, a giant, mystical moth who sometimes fights against and other times alongside Godzilla. She's a fan favorite and adds a touch of beauty to the monster roster. Despite facing such fierce adversaries, Godzilla often comes out on top. Why? Because he embodies more than just raw power. He's resilient, adaptable, and possesses a will that's hard to beat. It's these qualities that solidify his title as the king among monsters. Global appeal and adaptations. Godzilla's influence couldn't be contained within Japan for long. Hollywood took notice, leading to several American adaptations. Remember the 1998 film? While it had mixed reviews, it introduced Godzilla to a whole new audience. Then came Legendary Pictures' Monsterverse, starting with Godzilla in 2014, followed by Godzilla, King of the Monsters, 2019, and Godzilla vs. Kong, 2021. These films blended Western filmmaking with the spirit of the original Japanese series, bringing spectacular visuals and epic battles to the big screen. Beyond the city smashing and monster bashing, Godzilla films are rich with symbolism. They often serve as allegories for real-world issues. The original movies dealt with nuclear destruction, reflecting Japan's own experiences and fears. Later films touched on environmentalism. In Godzilla vs. Hedorah. Godzilla battles a monster born from pollution, highlighting the consequences of environmental neglect. Themes of technological advancement without consideration for ethics appear in his clashes with mechanized foes like Mechagodzilla. Fanbase and community. Can we take a moment to appreciate the Godzilla fandom? It's a passionate, dedicated community that spans the globe. Fans gather at events like G-Fest, an annual convention celebrating all things Godzilla and Kaiju. There's also Godzilla Day on November 3rd, marking the anniversary of the original film's release. Fans celebrate through screenings, discussions, and sharing fan-made creations. Speaking of which, the fan art is next level. From digital paintings to handcrafted models, the creativity is endless. In recent years, Godzilla has roared back into the spotlight with cutting-edge technology. Modern CGI allows for more realistic and awe-inspiring portrayals. The MonsterVerse films have showcased colossal battles with stunning visuals and sound design that makes you feel every stomp and roar. Looking ahead, there's excitement about potential future projects. Animated series, rumored sequels, and more collaborations hint that Godzilla's reign is far from over. Technology has given filmmakers new tools to tell his stories, ensuring he remains relevant in today's cinematic landscape. Enduring legacy. So, what's the secret behind Godzilla's enduring legacy? It's his ability to evolve while staying true to his roots. The themes his stories explore are timeless: consequences of human actions, environmental caution, and the thin line between creator and destroyer. His character adapts to reflect contemporary issues, making him relatable across generations. Whether you're watching the classic black and white original or the latest CGI blockbuster, the essence of Godzilla resonates. He's a mirror reflecting our world's fears and hopes, wrapped up in an unforgettable persona. And there you have it, folks. From his symbolic birth in a post-war era to his current status as a global icon, Godzilla has proven time and again why he truly is the king of the monsters. His journeys reflect our own societal changes, fears, and desires. So next time you see that massive silhouette against a burning skyline or hear that spine-chilling roar, remember there's more beneath the surface, just like the depths from which he emerged. Thanks for joining me on this epic adventure. If you've got a favorite Godzilla moment or just want to share your thoughts, drop them in the comments below. Let's get the conversation roaring.